Hi, you guys, and welcome back. You're on the mic with Dr. H, the Global Mentor Coach, and this is another episode of Business Basics where we're talking about basically all things business to help you grow your brand, your business, but also to make sure that the decisions you make are a positive reflection of your business's brand. Listen, let's get into Google. If you have not heard, Google is investing $1 billion. That's right, $1 billion to help fight the housing crisis in San Francisco. I think this is genius. Talk about corporate social responsibility. Talk about community involvement, investing in your community. This is it. They have pledged, again, $1 billion. They announced this on Tuesday, yesterday. They are going to repurpose at least $750 million of the land it already owns in the Bay Area for residential housing. They're going to create at least 15,000 new homes at different income levels, including middle and low income residents. I can't even say anything. I love it. They're creating $250 million investment fund to incentivize developers to build at least 5,000 affordable housing units in the area. Come on, Google. Come through, Google. I love it. If you don't know, the Bay Area is so expensive. Somebody needs to do that here in Miami, because right now there's a report that I saw this morning that Miami is more expensive than LA, Brooklyn, and Chicago. How? It's expensive. It's crazy. So, for years, the shortage of affordable housing has truly been pushing out the middle class and low income families. They have some serious issues with homeless. They have great programs, but there shouldn't be a need for that many programs if you have affordable housing. So what constitutes middle class and low income? You're looking at people like teachers. A teacher can afford to live in San Francisco, okay? Restaurant employees, those kind of people. So because there's so many tech companies in the Bay Area, but you just can't, you got to balance out all of those well-paying jobs where people can afford to pay more with people who can't, because at the end of the day, you're not going to pay somebody in tech the same way you do a teacher or somebody who's in a restaurant. It's just not. So they've had such a housing crisis out there. So they have more than 7,000 homeless people. That's just heartbreaking. And so, I just love Google's philanthropy. You don't have to like them as a company. I think they're a good company. They have an additional $50 million in grants to nonprofits that are focused on homelessness and displacement. You're telling me Google is investing in their community. It works. They got a great philosophy going over there. They're working with the city government in Mountain View. They're talking to Sunnyvale and San Jose's government about quickly rezoning the land, all cities within Silicon Valley. So they really want to start construction immediately and make these homes available within the next few years. I think this is fantastic. I am all for it, because something has to be done. Google is one of the biggest employers in the Bay Area. They've given $18 million in grants to address homelessness over the past 5 years, 18 million in 5 years. Something's got to be done. I appreciate that they're doing it. Microsoft pledged to invest $500 million to make homes in Seattle. They pledged that in January, so they can make affordable homes. January, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg also announced that Facebook and the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative were partnering with local companies and organizations to raise over $500 million to help fight the housing crisis as well. But I didn't hear about Microsoft back in January. but I'm glad to see that tech companies are taking the housing issue seriously. Hopefully somebody here on the East Coast will be able to address that, especially in Miami. That's been getting a lot of news here lately. So hopefully that somebody can do the same thing here on the East Coast, as tech industries are booming here as well. So hey, if you're a tech company and you can make an investment or use your influence to help improve the housing crisis, the affordable housing crisis that is currently going on in the Miami, South Florida area, listen, you have an opportunity to leverage yourself now. So I think this is great. Get into it, honey. Find a way. There's always a way to find out how you can be the solution to a problem. It's you know, this is one of those things where it takes money. You need to throw some money at this to fix it, and to fix it well. So thanks for tuning in with me. It's been another episode of Business Basics. You're on the mic with Dr. Ace, the Global Mentor and Coach. Remember to spread lots of love and light.